All right. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing freaking fantastic. Hey, what's up, PA? How you doing? PA, your Steelers are playing tonight, man. Thursday night football. Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out to my friend CWA. He put together this really awesome scoreboard. It's freaking sweet, and I can like interchange it for all of the games. So whatever game I want to do a play-by-play on, I can just simply change it. So I'll show you guys right here. Sorry, my computer had a seizure. So I can do this game tonight. I can do Rams, Jags. I can do all of them. So at any given time, I can just change the scoreboard. It's pretty freaking awesome. So huge shout out to CWA for doing that. And yeah, it's like every time I want to switch the ball, I can switch it back and forth like this. I can say first, second, halftime, third quarter, fourth quarter. Look at the timeouts even. So if like Pittsburgh uses a timeout, I can remove a timeout. I can put it back. Same thing with Cincinnati. And then every time I want to add like a field goal, 3 points, take away 3 points. 3 points, take away 3 points. Touchdown, take away the touchdown. Yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. So big shout to my friend CWA for setting that up. But if you guys are new, welcome. We got Steelers and Bengals. We're going to set this back up here for first quarter, and we're going to see what happens here. So I believe Steelers are the heavy favorite. The Steelers are going to get the ball here to start the game. Bengals are going to kick off to the Steelers. So, yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in. And we are off for kickoff. Steelers are going to return this one up the right sideline to about the 31-yard line. And we got Mr. Aaron Rodgers trotting out to the field. And we're going to see what Mr. Rodgers can do on this Thursday night, man. 41 years old, oldest player in the NFL. I believe he's like about to become the 6th all-time NFL passing yards leader. I think he needs like only like 15 yards to break it tonight. So he's definitely going to break it tonight. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I got DK Metcalf on my fantasy team, so I'm rooting for DK tonight. So we shall see what happens. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun. He's got Jalen Warren to his right. Rodgers looking, firing. He's got Warren up the right side. Warren breaks a tackle, missed another tackle. Pickup of about maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Steelers. And we're going to see what happens here, man. It's going to be pretty freaking sweet. But hopefully you guys are all doing great. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome. And we're going to have some fun. Pretty snazzy, man. 2nd and 6 here. Rodgers in the shotgun. Warren to his right. He's got DK Metcalf down to his far left. I believe that's Freiermuth in the slot as well. 2nd and 6 here. Rodgers takes the snap, looks, fires. He's got his man Pat Freiermuth up the left sideline, close to a first down. There's a flag on the play, though. We're going to see what the flag is. So it's going to be a false start on the Steelers. They're going to back them up about 5 yards here, and we're going to have some fun, man. False start on Jonnu Smith, the tight end that the Steelers made in the offseason, and they're going to have a good freaking time. How am I doing, PA? Am I like a little ahead of you? Am I behind? Am I pretty accurate? So hopefully my stream's up to date. Rodgers in the shotgun, Warren to his right. He's got 4 receivers on the field. Rodgers looking, scrambling, firing to the ground. It's going to be incomplete here. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Steelers. What's going on, Joey? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. What's going on? 2nd down, 14-25. Oh, okay, gotcha. So I'm a little bit ahead of you. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party. Everybody freaking rules. What's going on, Ryvok? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Just hoping that Twitch says the word penetration. What's going on, Ryvok? Appreciate you stopping in, man. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I bet the Bengals just as the underdog. It's fun to bet the underdog, so I bet the Bengals. So we'll see what happens. What's up, CWA? How you doing, buddy? Shout out to my friend CWA, guys. He designed this awesome scoreboard. Rodgers looking, firing deep down the right sideline. He's got his man DK Metcalf, a huge pickup of about 30 to 40 yards on the play. DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers connects for the first down. Huge pickup of about 30 yards on the play. Yeah, CWI, I love this graphic, dude. It's sweet, man. It's going to be awesome. Rodgers just heaving it up, one-on-one coverage to his man, Mr. DK Metcalf, and the Steelers are threatening already on their first drive, man. Beautiful throw from Rodgers to DK Metcalf down the right sideline. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Ball is on the Bengals' 31-yard line. Warren in the backfield. Rodgers pitches it to Warren. Warren up the middle of the field, breaks a tackle. He's going to get stuffed about at the 25-yard line. Pick up about 5 to 6 yards here. So pretty freaking snazzy. Nintendo Switch 2 from Dave & Buster's last night. That's awesome. Heck yeah, Ryvok. What's your go-to game to rack up tickets at Dave & Buster's? That's awesome, Ryvok. Yeah, here in Michigan, like all the Dave & Buster's, the prizes totally suck, dude. It's some weird rule law here where they can't have a value exceed a certain dollar amount. It's so stupid. But yeah, you go to like Ohio, way better prizes. Rodgers under the gun. He pitches it to Warren. Warren up the left sideline, breaks a tackle. He's got a first down to about the 15-yard line. And the Steelers are threatening in the red zone already. The Avengers ball drop game to get 20,000, another 8,000 on Power Drop Extreme. Nice, nice. I haven't been to Dave & Buster's in probably 5-6 months. It's been a while since I've been to Dave & Buster's. It's so funny. Dave & Buster's is a cool arcade, but I've been there literally like over 400 times. So it's like my absolute last resort to go to if I have to get footage. Rodgers under center. He's got Warren again behind him here. Rodgers in motion, pitches it to Warren. Warren up the left side for a pickup about maybe 4 or 5 yards. Going to be 2nd down for the Steelers. Never have I ever been to Dave & Buster's. Really, PA? Yeah, it's a cool place. A lot of good stuff going on there. But yeah, shout out to my friend CWA. He designed this awesome scoreboard. It's very interactive, so I can add points, take away points for both sides here. I can move the football back and forth. I can say what quarter it is. It's freaking awesome. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Rodgers under center, snaps, fakes the handoff to Gainwell. Rodgers in the back of the end zone. He's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end. That would be Connor Hayward. Shout out to Connor Hayward. I saw him play at Michigan State. His brother's on the team, Cam Hayward, as obviously one of the best defensive ends in football. Defensive end, defensive tackle. He's a defensive tackle. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Their rewards program offers are so barreling. Spirit all we know. Yeah, there you go, Ryvok. So yeah, not too shabby. Appreciate you stopping in, everybody. 3rd and 6. What's going on? Sheiky. We moved it all to kick. Sheiky or Shek. I'll put it in the chat in a second. Rodgers looking, firing. 3rd and 6. Scrambles to his left. Scrambles back to his right. Trying to find a man. Still has all day to throw. He's going to fire in the end zone, and that's going to be caught by Jonnu Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Rodgers had a million years to throw, scrambling, trying to find a receiver, and he's got Jonnu Smith in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And that is going to be about a 7-0 ball game for the Steelers. Rodgers had all day to throw. I think he had 10 to 15 seconds to throw his football, scrambling for his life. Now, almost 9 seconds he had before he finally released the ball. And the Steelers are going to take a 7-0 lead up in the first quarter. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, sounds good, CWA. Appreciate you stopping in, dude. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, dude. Yeah, for sure. Everybody freaking rules. What's going on, guys? What's up? So yeah, Shecky, so we moved all of it to kick, dude. So all of it is on kick now. So appreciate you stopping. I'm actually going to do this here as well. We're going to pull up the YouTube stream and try to get people from Twitch to come over as well. So pretty snazzy. All right. Good freaking deal, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. So the Steelers, impressive drive right out the get-go, and they're going to be taking a 7-0 lead in this ball game, and we're going to see how Joe Flacco responds. You got the Unk Bowl going on between Rodgers and Joe Flacco, so very snazzy, man. Very snazzy. All right, YouTube stream. Ah, crap, I can't spell to save my life. Okay, good deal. All right, appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's up? We're going to be doing, like I said, guys, every single Thursday night football game live. Try to do it every Thursday. I want to do all the Lions games, so stay tuned for that, for the Lions games. We can't do it this Monday because it's on Monday Night Football, and I'm on a bowling league on Mondays. But usually I'm going to be streaming pretty much any other time. So if it's Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, whatever it is. The Lions have a bye week coming up next week. So I'm going to figure out something to do instead of the Lions game. I might do like, I got to look at the NFL schedule and see what games are playing. But yeah, pretty freaking awesome, man. But yeah, this scoreboard is sick. I love this scoreboard, dude. Absolutely fire. The timeouts are really cool too. So not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. All right. So the Bengals are looking to respond here. Again, they're, depleted at quarterback right now. They had to sign Joe Flacco, or they had to trade for Joe Flacco from the Browns. I think they gave up, a 5th or a 6th round pick for Flacco. So, we'll see what happens here. Joe Flacco, man. This guy, I mean, he's had a great NFL career, right? I mean, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He's been with a bunch of different teams, played college at Pittsburgh. He's been in the NFL, I think, for like 20 years, I think. I mean, the guy has just been, say everything you want about Joe Flacco, I mean, but he's still kicking it at 40 years old. So I am surprised that the Bengals didn't go after a guy like Kirk Cousins or a Jameis Winston. Or even like a Joe Milton from like the Patriots, but maybe it was more expensive and they're just waiting until Burrow comes back. But yeah, crazy. Bengals get the opening kickoff back here down to about the 26-yard line. I'm going to switch it to the Bengals. Got the ball. Isn't that super cool? Oh, I can also do this. So I can also like change the color. So like I can have it be like yellow and black, or I can just be like orange and black. So that's pretty sweet as well here. So not too shabby. Yeah, Jalen Waddle will be nice, Ryvok, especially when Neighbors comes back next year. But I think Waddle's price tag is super high right now. Flacco on the shotgun. He's got Chase Brown to his left. Flacco snaps the ball here, hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets a pickup of about maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball is on the Bengals' own 28-yard line. Winston was on the Giants. I don't think they could have without an offer for him. Right, yeah. I love Jameis Winston. He's such a cool guy. He's a cool guy off the field. Yeah, so crazy. But yeah, I mean, Waddle would be nice for the Giants, but he'd probably go for at least a 2nd or a 3rd round pick. Waddle's a pretty good player. Flacco on the shotgun. You got P. Ryan, Chase going in motion. Flacco gets the snap here. Flacco's looking. He's going to get hit in the backfield for a sack on the play. Loss of about 5 yards, and the Steelers get a huge sack. It's going to be 3rd and long here for the Bengals. Not too shabby. But yeah, Giants, big upset win over the Eagles last Thursday Night Football. That was a crazy game. Every Thursday night game has been fire so far, so I'm hoping this is another good one. It just sucks if it's a blowout because it's just not entertaining as a football fan to watch. I'm hoping it's somewhat competitive, but it's crazy also that Flacco had to learn a whole new playbook in like less than 2 weeks. Flacco looking for his guy going deep. He's got his man. It's T. Higgins for a first down. T. Higgins up to about the 40-yard line. Nice pitch and catch from Flacco to T. Higgins. Big first down conversion from the Bengals, and the Bengals got something going on here. I haven't been happy from a Giants regular season game in like 5 or 6 years. Yeah, that was sick, especially because it was against the Eagles. That's probably the Giants' biggest rival. So that was sick. Awesome. 1st and 10 for Joe Flacco and the Bengals. Ball's on their own 41-yard line. Flacco in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to his man. That is Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets wrecked after a pickup of about maybe 4 yards on the play. Elliott made the stop for the Steelers. It's going to be 2nd down, about 6 for the Bengals. So we're going to see what the Bengals can do here. If you guys are wondering who caught that touchdown, it was Jonnu Smith from Aaron Rodgers for the 7-0 lead. Chase Brown is having a rough start to his season right now. He's only averaging like 3 yards a carry right now. He's a better player than that, so the Bengals got to utilize him more. 2nd and 6, Flacco looking down the right side here. He was trying to find Higgins, overthrew him, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 for Flacco and the Bengals here. 8 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all being here. You guys are fantastic. What's going on? Let me know who's here in the chat. Let me know what team you guys root for in the NFL. I'm a Lions fan. Anything Detroit related, I'm a huge Detroit fan, so feel free to let me know. 3rd and 6 for the Bengals. This is a big play in the first quarter here, man. Let's see if the Bengals can convert. Steelers have been pretty good on defense all year so far. They're 4-1. Bengals are 2-4. Bengals got to get a win. 3rd and 6, Joe Flacco in the backfield. Looking, firing. He's got Chase, but he's going to be brought down short of the first down. Pickup of about maybe 2 yards on the play. And it looks like the Bengals are going to have to punt this one away. Yeah, that's a big stop from the Steelers defense right there. Steelers, I feel like, have always had a great defense. Big matchup in the AFC here. Bengals are desperate to get a win here. Burrow's not supposed to be back until like Christmas, so they're going to have to try and hopefully stay afloat, try to maintain maybe a 500 record up until then. Bengals punt this one away back to the Steelers. Whoops. There we go. Steelers return it up to about the 26-yard line, and the Steelers are going to get this one back here, and they're going to see if they can add more points on the board for their second drive of the game. Rodgers and company back out on the field. If you guys are new here, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're going to be doing every single Thursday night football game the entire season. We're going to try and also do the Lions games when we can. The Lions play on Monday Night Football this week, so I'm not going to be home for that game, but I'll try to do something for Sunday instead, so be on the lookout for that. I might do like the 4:30 game. I don't know who's playing that game. Let me see who it is. It's who's the game of the week this week? Is it Commanders, Cowboys, Packers, Cardinals? Ugh. It's a doubleheader Monday Night Football game too this week. Man, there's like no good games this Sunday. I mean, I guess maybe Eagles and Vikings would be kind of an interesting game. I might do Eagles-Vikings. That's at a 1 o'clock game. Yeah, this is a rough slate this week. Nothing crazy. Thanksgiving triple header. I'm going to do the Lions game on Thanksgiving, PA, and maybe the night Thanksgiving game. But the 4 o'clock for the Cowboy game, I'm probably going to be eating food with my family, but I'll probably do the Lions game at noon on Thanksgiving, and then the, what do you call it? The nightcap game. Let me see who's playing that game. Thanks, PA. So you got Packers and Lions. Oh, that's at a 1 o'clock game. Oh, they moved it. So it used to be 12 o'clock. They pushed it to 1 on Thanksgiving. That's on Fox. Okay, interesting. Usually it's on CBS. Chiefs and Cowboys is the 4:30 game, and then Bengals and Ravens is Thursday Night Football. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So we'll do Packers, Lions, and then we'll do Bengals, Ravens at 8:20. That'll be Thanksgiving night. And then Friday, you got a Black Friday game. It's Bears and Eagles. I'll probably do the Black Friday game as well for Friday. So definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, when they scheduled Ravens-Bengals, they didn't think that Burrow and Lamar would both be out. I don't know what's going to happen with Lamar. He's got to get healthy, dude. Ravens are 1-5 going into the bye week. I mean, that's That's pretty rough. So they got to freaking see what Lamar's status is for that, because that's going to be a nightmare. I'm also going to be trying to do some Pistons games, guys, this year too. So that's like the basketball scoreboard that my friend CWA set up too. So I'm going to try to do a couple Pistons games as well. Maybe do like, if there's like a big matchup, I'll do like basketball, maybe playoffs when playoffs happen. So that'll be pretty sweet. All right, 1st and 10 here, 7 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun, Warren to his right. He's got Metcalf, and I believe that's is Calvin Austin out in this game? I think he's out in this game with an injury. Pitches it to Warren. Warren up the right side here. Warren gets a first down, pick up about maybe 12 yards in the play. Nice run from Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren, man, if you draft him in fantasy this year, that was a nice value play from Jaylen Warren. The kid is like a 3-down back, and he's been solid. A lot of people were wondering when Caleb Johnson was going to get mixed in. That's the rookie running back that the Steelers took early in the draft. I think like 2nd or 3rd round was Caleb Johnson, but he hasn't really been active much. Rodgers, quick pitch and catch to DK Metcalf. Pick up about maybe 5 or 6 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd and short for the Steelers. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like and subscribe. We're doing Steelers and Bengals Thursday Night Football tonight. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. Bengals are doing the white out, so that all their uniforms and their end zones are all white on the field. I actually kind of like that uniform. It's like a white tiger combo. Pretty snazzy. 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. Rodgers under center. Metcalf to his left. Rodgers looks like he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage here. Rodgers hands it off to Warren. Flea flicker back to Rodgers. Rodgers scrambling, and he's just going to fire it to the ground here. Didn't really have anybody left to play here. Rodgers is frustrated, angry at Jaylen Warren. I don't know if he was meant to do a flea flicker there or what the play call was, but it looks like Warren wasn't really supposed to throw it back. I don't know. That was a weird miscommunication right there. 3rd and 4 here, though. Big play in this game. Bengals have got to get a stop. They got to find a way to get some momentum in this ball game, dude. 3rd and 4, Rodgers in the shotgun. He's got Warren going to his left in motion. Now comes back to his left. Rodgers got trip receivers to his right. Rodgers looking, firing. He's going to go deep down the left sideline. It's going to be over Jonnu Smith's head. He was trying to find Jonnu down the left sideline. It's going to be 4th and 4, and Rodgers is not happy. Big stop from the Bengals, and the Steelers are going to have to punt this one back to Cincinnati here, and that's going to be a missed opportunity. Rodgers, kind of lack of communication going on. But yeah, Rodgers kind of overthrew that route to Jonnu Smith. So the Steelers are going to punt this one away. Back to the Bengals. You got about 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Bengals fair catch it at about their 16, 17 yard line. All right. Rodgers was not happy at his running back, Jaylen Warren. So I don't know if it was a miscommunication, a missed route, if Warren was supposed to block somewhere. But Warren and Rodgers not on the same play call right there. You hate to see it. Bengals were the underdog in this game. I believe they were like a 7.5 point underdog. I took the Bengals for fun. I always bet the underdog on Thursday Night Football because why not, right? It's fun. It's fun that way. I just don't like covering the points or the spread. You get more value. I'm like, what the heck? So pretty snazzy. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to do some basketball games. Maybe the Pistons. Pistons, the opening night is next week. So that's going to be pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. The scoreboard, though, is going to be a nightmare. So I think for basketball, I might have to just use the ESPN play-by-play scoreboard because basketball, trying to do a scoreboard for that's going to be a lot of adjusting back and forth. So yeah, I'll have to look into that. So pretty snazzy here. But yeah, you got some games on Amazon Prime too. Yeah, so Pistons play the Bulls. Opening night is Wednesday night, 8 p.m. So that's going to be a good game. Going to be a good game, champion. Going to be a good game. Good game. All right, so you got Bengals looking to respond. Went empty on their first drive of the game, so we're going to see what happens with that. And the Steelers, again, looking to stop them. Can't get any momentum for the Bengals, especially at home. This is their Thursday night game. They're doing the whiteouts, so got to be careful if you're the Bengals here. Pretty snazzy, guys. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, missed a play. My bad, guys. Looks like it was a pitch to Jamar Chase for a couple yards, looks like, on the play. So you get second down for the Bengals here. We're also on Facebook, too, guys. If you guys want to check out my Facebook page, it's Sheer Sports on Facebook. 2nd and 2. Chase Brown in the backfield. Flacco under center. Flacco goes back in the shotgun. Chase Brown to his left. Flacco back, looking, firing to the right side. He's got Jamar Chase. That's going to be incomplete. Chase was looking for a flag. He's not going to get it, though. Oh, he did get the flag. Flag comes in late. That's going to be pass interference, I think, on the Steelers. Pass interference on the Steelers. It's a big play call. Joey Porter has the tough task of guarding arguably the best receiver in football. I personally believe it's Justin Jefferson because of the quarterback play that he's had throughout his career. Jamar Chase is a stud, no doubt, but he's had Joe Burrow versus Justin Jefferson, who's had Kirk Cousins, Carson Wentz, J.J. McCarthy, and Sam Darnold. So it's, yeah. Flacco over the head of Chase here is trying to get him across the field, just kind of overthrew him. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. I got to keep track of the timeouts, too. Everybody's got 3 timeouts so far. All right. Yeah, Flacco, I mean, Chase was open. He just kind of overthrew his man. Flacco back in the shotgun once again. Hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets a pickup of about maybe 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 for the Bengals. Again, trying to get a conversion here. Third and 5. TJ Watt lining up on the left of the pass rusher. Flacco in the shotgun, looking, scrambling, firing. He's got his tight end over the middle of the field. That's going to be a first down. I believe that's Noah Fant. Noah Fant got a big first down for the Bengals here. Approaching 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Good job by the O-line trying to get some time to get Flacco a read. Flacco in the shotgun once again. Higgins goes in motion. Flacco fakes to Chase Brown. He's going to get hit, but he finds a check down. It's dropped by Chase Brown. Chase Brown had a ton of green grass in front of him, and he just simply dropped the check down pass. Flacco got hit as he threw, and Brown had a huge gain ahead of him, and he just dropped the pass. Oh man, Brown had so much grass in front of him. Oh, that would have been huge, Ryvok. Yeah, he had so much grass in front of him, and he just took his eyes off the football. Oh, another tough break for Chase Brown. 2nd and 10, Pirine in the game, hands it off to Pirine. Pirine gets a pickup of about maybe 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Bengals. Approaching under 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Again, this is another big play for the Bengals. This could potentially, maybe, possibly be 4-down territory, depending on a pickup, what they get here on 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Pirine next to Flacco in the shotgun. Flacco's got Higgins, Chase, Yoshi-Vash goes in motion. 5 seconds left to play on the play clock. Flacco, that's going to be is it a false start or do they jump? It looks like a false start. Yep, false start. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Bengals are shooting themselves in the foot here. False start on the Bengals. That's going to be on Mims, the right guard, I believe. Yeah, the right guard. Right tackle, excuse me. Bengals are going to bungle. Yeah, that's got to be hard for an offensive line because you can't see the football and you're relying on cadence from your quarterback to when to snap the ball because you can't see the center either snap the ball. Flacco on the shotgun. 3rd and 11. Flacco looking, firing. He's got Yoshi-Vash caught. It's going to be dropped. Yoshi-Vash had a little bit of a gain to work with, and the Bengals are going to have to punt this football away once again. 4th and 11, Flacco, nice little throw over the middle, and Yoshi-Vash just can't complete the catch. Yeah, Chase Brown drop an early check down pass, and Yoshi-Vash just can't hold on to the football here. It's going to be 4th and 11, and the Bengals, again, another two opening disappointing drives. And the Steelers are going to see if they can respond once again here. All right, so the Bengals punted away. Steelers are going to get it back. Looking like a fair catch, and that's going to be a penalty on the Bengals. The special teams unit just ran right into the Steelers player asking for a fair catch. And the Steelers are going to add on 15 more yards. That's going to be probably close to their 30-yard line where they're going to spot this football. That's a 15-yard penalty. And we're going to go to another commercial break here. Bengals, again, just simple mistakes. Pretty good punt from the Bengals, too. Costly little mistakes, man. The Bengals are not capitalizing off of here, so... That check down to Chase Brown, though, I mean, he had the entire field ahead of him if he caught that pass. Crazy, dude. So getting close to the end of the first quarter here. We're going to see if the Steelers can respond. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's happening? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We're going to be doing every single Thursday night play-by-play game, guys, on our YouTube channel. And we're going to see what we have here. I love that scoreboard. What do you guys think of the scoreboard? Steelers, Bengals, Thursday Night Football. You got the Battle of the Uncles going at it. Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers, both 40 years old. I believe Flacco, I mean, I don't know what Flacco's contract situation is, but I would imagine that Flacco and Rodgers, they might retire the same year. I could see Rodgers being, I don't know. Do you think Rodgers would be a coach when he retired? I feel like he just kind of wants to get away from football with all the stuff he does outside of football. I feel like, I don't know if he would want to be a head coach after he retired. He could if he wanted to, or maybe a commentator or an analyst. I'd probably say analyst. Same with Flacco. Flacco, I could see being a head coach somewhere down the line if he really wanted to. But Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do after football. Rodgers for an announcer, yeah. I like Aaron Rodgers, like, as a person off the field. I couldn't stand him, though, because he played for, 15 years with the Packers? 15, 16 years with the Packers. And I had to see him growing up in my division. I mean, the Packers own the NFC North for nearly 2 decades because of Rodgers. It was Packers like almost every freaking year in the NFC North when he was on the team. Rodgers in the shotgun. Yeah, they got like a whole Netflix special about him, what he does in the offseason. Rodgers in the shotgun. I think that's Kenneth Gainwell to his right. Rodgers fires Roman Wilson. I was wondering if that was Roman Wilson. I couldn't tell if it was or not. So Roman Wilson gets involved with Calvin Austin being down and hurt in this game. Antonio Brown. He's having a good time. 2nd and 6. Rodgers, shotgun, looking, scrambling to his right. Go, Rodgers, go. He's looking again all day to throw. Finally throws. He's got his tight end, Jonnu Smith, for the first down. That's the second time where Rodgers has had all day to throw the football. What's up, Dina? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on, Dina? Dina's awesome. You got 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. First and 10 for the Steelers. Ball is on their own 40-yard line. Gainwell in the backfield. Rodgers under center. Pitches it to Gainwell. Gainwell up the left side. Gainwell breaks free. Gets a pick of about maybe 11 yards in the play. Nice run from Kenneth Gainwell. I don't understand the usage between Caleb Johnson, Gainwell, and Warren. You got like Warren, who's kind of the 3-down back, but then Gainwell has been coming in like every other drive. And then Caleb Johnson, the rookie they just drafted, gets very little playing time. So I don't know what the deal is with Caleb Johnson. A lot of people are expecting Caleb Johnson to break loose this year. All right, Rodgers in the shotgun. Gainwell still on the field. You got Roman Wilson, DK Metcalf. Pitches it to Gainwell. Gainwell looking for a break, trying to get his blocker, and that's going to be no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1. Roethlisberger. Gainwell. Yeah, Jonnu Smith's been active early in this Steelers offense. Again, Freiermuth, though, is still a solid tight end. You'll see a lot of 2 tight end sets from the Steelers here. Darnell Washington. I forgot about Darnell Washington. He's on the Steelers, too. Wow. 2nd and 10. Last play of the first quarter here. Warren back on the field. Warren goes in motion. Rodgers looking. He's got Warren. He's going to check it down to him, and Warren gets a pick of about maybe 7 yards in the play, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So we're going to be going to the second quarter here. Steelers again driving in Cincinnati territory, and they're looking to add some more points here on this first quarter. Oh, I forgot. Wicked. Wicked was a really good movie. They're showing a Wicked ad right now. I don't like musicals, but this was actually pretty good. They split it into 2 parts. I forgot. So the second part's coming November 21st. Yeah, I saw the first part last year. It was actually pretty good. And I am not the musical type, but I'm actually kind of psyched for that. That's going to be pretty solid. AMC stockholder, there you go. Yeah, Wicked's pretty good. My mom and sister love that play. They love that story. They saw like the show on Broadway a bunch of times. Growing up, yeah, they're big Wicked fans. It's under $3 a share for AMC. I'll have to look into that. Very, very nice. See what my laptop's doing. This is an old laptop I'm using to watch the game right now, and sometimes it's not the fastest, but it seems like it's been doing its job decently well. So, Steelers up 7-0. Start of the second quarter, just about to kick off here. And we're going to see if Rodgers can find a groove. Going to be very interesting. Okay, good deal. But yeah, like I said, every Thursday night football game we're going to do this year. We're going to try and do every Lions game. And then the Pistons opening night is next Wednesday. So I'm going to try. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and maybe do that stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I feel like football kind of runs the channel right now, so I might just do the football shows until I play-by-play for basketball is a whole other experience because you got action going on everywhere. Where football, you can kind of take a breath in between each play. Hockey announcers are crazy, dude. They are freaking unbelievable. Being a hockey play-by-play commentator is nuts. 3rd and 3 here, though, for the Steelers. Ball is on the Bengals' 42-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun, Warren to his right. You got Roman Wilson and DK Metcalf. Hands it off to Warren. Warren's going to get a first down here. Steelers looking good. Bengals have tried to find a way to maybe get a turnover or something. First and 10 for the Steelers. Second quarter just started. Rodgers under center, Gainwell in the backfield. You got Jaylen Warren on the field lining up as a receiver. Metcalf, Warren goes in motion. They fake it to Warren, pitch it to Gainwell up the left sideline. Gainwell gets a pickup about maybe 4 yards before going down. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Yeah, I've never done a play-by-play for basketball. Basketball is a whole other world because you got stuff happening. I mean, a basket scored like every 10 seconds. So that's a whole other world. All right. You got 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Jaylen Warren to Rodgers right. Rodgers once again the shotgun. Jonnu Smith going in motion. You got Freiermuth as well. DK single. Rodgers was looking towards his way. He's got Jonnu Smith, though, over the middle of the field for another first down. 1st and 10 again for the Steelers here. Steelers moving the ball nicely so far. A lot of quick, short, easy throws over the middle. Rodgers in the shotgun. Looks like a timeout's going to be called from the Bengals. I get to use my timeout animation. Look at this. I can take away a timeout. How do I do this? There we go. I took away one of their Bengals timeouts. Yeah, I would have to be a couple of streams to get used to it. Basketball, I'm pretty knowledgeable about players, especially the Pistons. So the scoreboard would be the tough part because that's a lot of back and forth for the scoreboard. Yeah, the yellow dash, that's the timeouts. All right. Rodgers under center, Warren behind him. DK to Rodgers right. Rodgers looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage once again. Rodgers, my stream froze. He was looking towards Roman Wilson's way. He fires. There, he's got it. Close to a first down. Scotty Miller on the reception there. Second down and short for the Steelers. Steelers looking for another 6. Rodgers in the shotgun once again. Warren to his right. Goes back to his left. Rodgers looking to change the play once again. 2nd and 1. Play clock running. 5 seconds. Rodgers gets it, snaps off, pitches it to Warren. Warren gets a first down and more. Warren looking for more. Warren up the left side. Warren gets into the end zone for the touchdown. There's a flag on the play, though. Possibly could be coming back for a hold. Let's see. It's going to be a hold on the Steelers. He raced the touchdown, and it's going to be backing him up about 10 more yards. Yeah, it was a holding on Frazier, it looked like. Yeah. Nice. Dude, being an O lineman would be so tough. Like, their bodies are like, it's all upper muscle. It's just crazy, dude. They probably have to squat like 400 pounds. I can't imagine being an O lineman. A center, even. 2nd and 11. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking for a guy. He has all day to throw once again. Scrambling to his right. Rodgers looking. He's going to run for it. Rodgers slides down about the 22-yard line. Credit to the Steelers O-line. They have given Rodgers all day to throw in this game. Yeah, a lot of squats, probably. I can't imagine that, dude. Being an O-lineman would be so crazy, dude. They got to eat a ton, too, to maintain their their weight. Because they're running a lot, too, so they got to eat a lot to keep it up. Rodgers in the backfield. Gainwell goes in motion. He comes back to Rodgers' right. Rodgers got trips left. Rodgers looking, fire. Bengals are pressuring. Rodgers scrambling once again to his left. Rodgers throws, and he's got his receiver. That is going to be Gainwell. Close to a first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see if Tomlin goes for this. I feel like the Steelers are going to leave their offense out on the field. It's crazy how Dan Campbell literally changed the NFL, dude. Like, most coaches would probably take the points there. Dan Campbell's adjusted a whole new lifestyle, and everybody's adopted it. If it's like 4th and 3 or less on the opponent's territory, they're going for it. We've never seen so many teams go for so many more fourth downs. They're going to do a tush push. That looked like a false start to me. That was a clear false start. They got to really watch this, man. The Eagles get away with it so much. These false starts on the tush pushes are absolutely a huge problem, and the refs keep missing it. They didn't miss it on that play at all, call, though. So Steelers are going to send out the field goal unit, but that's the annoying problem. Like, I have no problem with the tush push. Like, stop it, right? But the problem is there's been so many missed false start calls on the tush push formation where the defenses just get screwed because of it. Yeah, Darnell Washington and Connor Hayward took that snap for a Rodgers has no part of it. He just like stands on his hips, just watching the whole play go down. Boswell, 41-yard field goal attempt, and Boswell hits it. It's going to be a 10-0 ball game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bengals are going to have to put together some kind of a drive here to get things going on offense. Let's see if Flacco can do something. It's going to be a little bit challenging, though. Let's see if he can put it together. Okay. KFC ad. Colonel is upset in the kitchen. The KFC original honey barbecue sandwich, that looks so good. That looks fire. What's the best fast food restaurant, guys? Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A I like a lot. Steelers are going to kick this one off to the Bengals. There's about 10 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Raising Cane's is fire, Ryvok. So there was a Raising Cane's that opened up where I used to go to school at for college, Michigan State. And the second that they opened up, there was like a 2.5 hour drive-through wait just to go to Raising Cane's. It was crazy, dude. I've only had Raising Cane's like twice, and it was fire. Yeah, the first opening day, it was like a 2.5 hour car drive-through wait for chicken. Yeah, I try to avoid fast food when I can. I mean, like if I get like a fast food meal, I try to stick with like Subway or like Jimmy John's, where it's somewhat on the healthier side because it's a sandwich compared to like fried food somewhere else. But if I can, I usually try to go for like the sandwich route. Firehouse Subs is good. A 15% off discount for being a teacher, that's awesome. That's sick. Yeah, my buddy, one of my friends, he had like his friend's dad like owned a Chick-fil-A, and he has like this special card that basically says he can get free food anytime he wants. He just shows him the card and it's taken care of. It's crazy. Is one of his best friends, like dads, owns it. That'd be nice. Bengals get the opening kickoff for their third drive of the game. Whoops. I gotta use the scoreboard. There we go. There's the ball. That's so dangerous. I know, right? Ryvok is the man. Flacco under center. Chase Brown in the backfield. Flacco hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown, big hole down the left sideline. Down to about the 50-yard line, 46-yard line he goes out of bounds at. Big pickup from Chase Brown to start their drive. That's a pickup of about maybe 25 yards on the play. Giant hole that he was able to run through right there. Chase Brown is good, dude. The Bengals have to utilize him more. And I don't know if it's because of Burrow not being on the field. I mean, you would think a running back wouldn't be so affected by that. I could see a receiver, but a running back you'd think would kind of stay the same. But I don't know. Maybe they're fearing more of a deep threat, so they kind of crash the box if they're the defense. Bengals are going to use their second timeout. I get to use my second timeout command. There you go. Bengals down to one timeout here. Yeah, I liked math growing up in middle school, and then I got to high school. I was able to go to like pre-calculus, and then after that, I just kind of crashed out. I'm like, all right, I'm done with math. It's weird. Like you lock in on math for like a year. You learn so many formulas, and then you just kind of put it off to the side. And then if you try to do it again, you couldn't remember them. Flacco checks it down to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets drilled in the backfield. Lost about 6 yards on the play. Clark put the hit on Chase Brown. Big hit on the play. A lot of toilet humor. That's awesome. 2nd and 16 for the Bengals. Bengals have got to find a way to get points on this drive. Yeah, I remember 6th grade. Those were the days. I was a rebel. Flacco on the backfield. Flacco looking for his guy, scrambling. He's got Yoshi Vosh over the middle of the field here. Pick up about maybe 5-6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. Bengals, this is a weird spot because they're just outside field goal range, but they need to get about maybe 6-7 yards to have a shot for McPherson. Dude, Chase was the consensus #1 overall pick in fantasy. He's been okay the past couple of games, but you talk about value with like JSN and Amon-Ra. Flacco, once again, the backfield, shotgun pass, fires over the middle of the field. He's got his man. That is Mr. Jamar Chase. Pick up about maybe 13 yards in the play. Bengals absolutely had to have that because now it puts them guaranteed in field goal range now. That was a big 3rd down for the Bengals right there. Yeah, they need a touchdown. It'll be a ball game for sure. I forgot. Who got ball to start the game? Was it Cincy or was it Pittsburgh? I forgot. I think it was Cincy. Maybe it was it Pittsburgh? I forgot. Flacco in the backfield once again. Fires to Jamar Chase. Chase juggles it, catches the ball. He had it, juggled it, then caught it again for a pickup about maybe 7 yards on the play. That was a weird bobble, Ryvog. Yeah, did you see that? That was crazy. Again, he just took his eyes off the football. A lot of guys, they catch it and they look the other way. You got to catch it, lock it in, then go. Yeah, that was a crazy spin move. Not many guys can do that. All right, 2nd and 3 here. Flacco under center. He's got is that Perine or Chase Brown? I think that's Chase Brown. Oh, Perine is in the backfield. Okay, it's a false start going to be coming up here. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Bengals. False start number 80. Dude, my first play-by-play stream was so bad. I was butchering names left and right. Didn't know what the heck was going on. Trying to give you guys the best visual representation I can try to talk out of my mouth here. Baseball's hard, too, because you got to really paint the picture for the whole count and everything. That was so stupid, dude. 15-inning baseball game, and the Tigers lose. Oh, man. 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals and Joe Flacco. Hands it off to Perine. Perine up the middle. Gets a pickup about maybe 10 yards in the play. It's going to be a 1st down for the Bengals. Nice pickup by Perine there. Drew Sample, big block on the play here. Nice. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Ball is on Pittsburgh's 19-yard line. Flacco in the backfield. Looking for his man. Fires, tipped to the line of scrimmage, and caught by T. Higgins. They're fighting over who has the ball. Steelers think it might have been an interception. I think they're going to give it to Higgins, though. Ruling on the field is a catch by T. Higgins. Okay. That ball was hit at the line of scrimmage, and Higgins had to come back and catch the pass. Oh, that's a catch. That's going to be a catch. He held that all the way to the ground. The ball can hit the ground. You just have to maintain possession of the catch. What's up, 1 point? Yeah, Higgins, dude's been a letdown in fantasy, man. And he was like an early 2nd rounder in most drafts. Flacco hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown looking for a seam. He's going to get a 1st down. That freaking stupid Travis Kelce catch. That should not have been a catch. Ball clearly hit the ground. And they gave it to him anyways. There were so many issues in that game, dude. Chiefs didn't have a single penalty. It was like the first time there wasn't been a penalty on a single team in like 40 years. So ridiculous. The NFL loves the Chiefs, dude. Flacco in the shotgun. Looking for his man. He's firing over the field. He's got Jamar Chase into the end zone for the touchdown. I believe that's a touchdown. Yeah, he kind of dropped it at the end there, but looks like he kind of held possession there. That is a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals and Mr. Jamar Chase. Nice connection from Joe Flacco to Chase, and the Bengals get a much-needed touchdown in this possession. Yeah, Flacco. Oh, I thought, oh, no, that is going to be, I don't know, dude. Chase juggled the ball, spinning on his backside, and the ball kind of came out. This is going to be the Calvin Johnson rule all over in effect right now, where you got to have to fully maintain the catch coming to the ground as a receiver. I don't know if this is going to be a touchdown or not. Yeah, you're right, Ryvok. I don't know if he maintained possession on this catch. They're going to review this here. Yeah, that's a little suspicious, I think, right there. That's a little suspicious, man. Yeah, that's... He kind of caught it, juggled it, spun around, and then the ball came out late. I think it's going to be incomplete. Yeah, that is, they ruled it incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and goal now for the Bengals. That could be a costly drop from Chase. That's a rare drop from Chase there in the end zone. 10th play of this drive, 2nd and goal. Clock is running, under 5 minutes left to play. Flacco on the shotgun. Chase Brown to his right. Flacco looking once again. Deep shot to Chase, and Chase has got it just like nothing ever happened. There's a flag on the play, though. Is this going to be offensive or defensive PI? No call yet. They go right back to Chase for the touchdown. Burrow likes it on the sidelines. That's going to be a defensive PI, and Chase gets the touchdown. Wow. So you had Chase who juggled the touchdown catch, and the very next play, Flacco just throws it up right to him against Jalen Ramsey, and Chase comes down with it, man. Just go straight to your $35, $40 million a year receiver. Might as well utilize him, right? Try to make it 10-7 here. Here's the extra point from McPherson. McPherson tacks it on. It's going to be 7-10, man. All right, Bengals. That's a big bounce back possession there. We got a ball game now. Yeah, it was weird because like Chase was kind of pushing up, but Ramsey was kind of holding him as well. And it's just kind of like both ways, I think. But yeah, that was a close call there. So Chase gets another touchdown. That's crazy. And a commercial break once again. So that's a big touchdown from the Bengals here. So we're going to see if they can respond on defense now. Steelers are going to get the ball back. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So you got about 4 minutes left to play. Bengals have one timeout left remaining in the first half, so we're going to see how much time comes off the clock in this drive here for the Steelers. If they're going to have to use one, or they're going to think about maybe getting the ball back. But this is going to set the tone here for the second half. So the Bengals, they're looking to get a quick 3-and-out from their defense to try and get that back. Yeah, John Candy documentary, that's going to be cool. I think that was the mom from Home Alone, right? I think she's going to be in it too. Rodgers comes back out on the field here, looking to get some more points for the Steelers. First and 10. Rodgers goes under center. Jonas Smith goes in motion. Green 18, that's been Rodgers' cadence forever. Rodgers looking back, going deep down the left side, and that's going to be intercepted from Rodgers. Horrible throw. Bengals are returning this kick. Interception. He was not down here. Bengals up the left sideline into midfield, and that's going to be an interception. First play, just what the Bengals needed. Right out the get-go. Rodgers was going deep to DK Metcalf. He had two defenders on him, and a horrible throw from Rodgers. And the Bengals immediately get the ball back. Wow. I don't know what Rodgers was thinking there. I mean, that was double coverage against DK Metcalf. I don't know what Rodgers' thought process was on that one. That was a weird throw. We got a ball game. We got a ball game, dude. And Rodgers usually doesn't he only throws those unless it's single coverage, but he must have not seen the safety or I don't know what that throw was, but that was a little bit interesting. Huh. Just kind of lost connection there. They're going to see, so it's an interception. They're just going to see, though, if he was down or not by Metcalf. Did Metcalf touch him, or did he was able to return that? They're going to see what the play was that, though. Bengals, exactly what they needed. So they're going to take the return back, but they do get the ball back. Flacco under center. Chase Brown in the backfield. Chase single receiver. Chase Brown up the middle. Big. He's still on his feet. Spins. 50. 45-yard line. Chase Brown, huge gain on the play. Down to the Steelers' 40-yard line. Ginormous run from Chase Brown. And the Bengals fans are fired up. Great protection from the O-line. Chase Brown, beautiful cutback to the right. And it was off to the races, man. Wow, that's crazy. 74 rushing yards on the ground from Chase Brown. Flacco in the shotgun. Chase Brown to his right. Flacco looking, firing. He's going to be incomplete. They're looking for a flag. They're going to get it. Jalen Ramsey, pass interference all day across the field against Jamar Chase. And that's going to be another first down for the Bengals. Talk about changing momentum of this game. Steelers had a 10-0 lead. They were on cruise control. Bengals get a touchdown and a gift from Rodgers. Yeah, clearly PI. Ramsey was all over him. That's crazy. 6th defensive penalty drawn on Chase this year. That leads the NFL. Flacco on the shotgun, hands it off to Pirine. Pirine looking to break free. He's going to be getting a pick of about maybe 7 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd and short for the Bengals. Second down, 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Flacco under center. Flacco firing. He's got T. Higgins. T. Higgins over the middle of the field. T. Higgins breaks free. T. Higgins into the end zone for the touchdown. Big play, and the Bengals all of a sudden come right back and punch the Steelers in the mouth. A huge missed takeaway from the Bengals defense, and the Bengals all of a sudden, just like that, have a 14-10 lead over the Steelers. That didn't take long at all. Wow. Bengals get the touchdown, looking to make this a 2-score game. Excuse me, 4-point lead. I should say that instead. McPherson looking to add the extra point. McPherson kick on the way, and that is good. 14-10 ball game from the Bengals. It's looking up to shape like another great Thursday night football game here, guys. Another one. That is crazy. Wow. All right. So we got a ball game. 14-10 Bengals. Bengals are going to kick it back to the Steelers. Just like that. Bengals have a 14-10 lead. That's crazy. So the Steelers, they do have 3 timeouts left. 3 minutes left to play in the first half. And they're going to see if they can get some points here. I don't remember who got the ball to start the game. Let me see if I can find out. Yeah. Did the Steelers get it? 4 minutes, 9 seconds. Yeah, Steelers got the ball. Okay, so the Bengals are going to get the ball back to start the second half. Yeah, Jonnu Smith caught that touchdown pass. Yeah. Again, Bengals 2-4. This would be if they can hold on here, this would be a big win. But again, it's still way early right now. It's really early to say any answer right now. Bijan's got a Colgate ad. Crazy. Vikings-Chargers next Thursday night. So the Steelers are looking to add some more here. You had a 10-0 lead, wiped away. You had this Bengals come up with a huge takeaway. What's up, Jake? How you doing, dude? So that is crazy, man. That's crazy. Higgins and Chase, both pair of touchdowns in this game. Yeah, can you imagine, like, trying to learn a playbook in less than 2 weeks? I mean, that's crazy. Going from the Browns to the Bengals. I mean, he didn't have to go far because it's the same state, but still. No, I am not, Dina. Rodgers coming back out on the field. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Flacco's got 2 touchdown passes, 100 yards. Rodgers got 100 yards, touchdown, and interception. I was thinking about it, Dina. Maybe later down the line we might expand to that, but I think we're good for now. Rodgers in the backfield. He's got Warren to his right. Warren pitches it. Gets the pitch. Fumbles the football. It's going to be down by contact, though. I think he was down. Down by contact. 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. Yeah, he was down. Elbow and knee are both down before the ball came out. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hit the like button, guys. If you guys are on YouTube, we're also on Twitch and Facebook. Rodgers looking, firing. He's got Jalen Warren for the check down. Warren breaks a tackle, gets a first down. Nice pick of about maybe 15 yards on the play from Jalen Warren. 2-minute warning. Yeah, hopefully they can stay that way, Dina. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 2-minute warning. Steelers getting into Bengals territory. We're going to see what happens. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like I said, we're going to try to do every Thursday night football game this year. We're going to do the Lions games. Monday night's going to be weird because I'm on a bowling league, so I can't do Monday games. But every other time, usually Thursday and Sunday night football, if we can, if they're on. I might do like a random Sunday afternoon stream for the game. Who's playing Sunday night football this week? It's 49ers and Falcons. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Packers, Cardinals, God, all these games are like, I don't like any of these games on this slate this week. Eagles and Vikings at 1 o'clock, I might do. Dolphins and Browns, like, good God. Rams, Jaguars, it's going to be a good London game. Yeah. It's been a weird slate this week. Weird slate. Two-minute warning. Steelers looking to add some more points before the half. Bengals get the ball to start the second half here. So we're going to see if the Steelers can threaten and put some more points before a half. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Nice. That sounds pretty good. I love burrito bowls. Like protein, you got beef or chicken, you got cheese on there, beans, rice, a vegetable, tacos tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be over at your house tomorrow night at one point. That sounds awesome. First and 10. 2 minutes left. Ball is on the Steelers' 48-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Warren to Rodgers. Right. Jonas Smith going in motion. Fakes it, hands it off to Warren. Warren gets a pickup about maybe 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Clock is running. Three timeouts. Rodgers passes Big Ben for 5th most all-time NFL passing yards. 64,000 incoming. 21st season. That's crazy, dude. Hands it off to Warren once again. Warren cuts back here. Pick up about maybe 1 yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Steelers. Yeah, burrito bowls are awesome. They have like this avocado sauce you can buy. It's like an avocado salsa. I love putting that on my burrito bowls. Burrito bowls are sick too because there's a lot of protein usually in those and they fill you up. And they're healthy too. I mean, you put like beans and you got your protein, vegetable, fiber, carb all in one. 3rd and 4. Rodgers firing, looking. He's got Warren for the check down, Warren for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Bengals 41-yard line. Steelers are going to take a timeout here. Actually, let's do this instead. Oops. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Okay. 30-second timeout here. Breakfast burritos. We were on a cruise ship a couple years ago, and they had, like, this breakfast burrito buffet, and that's all I ate on the cruise ship was, like, 1,000,000 breakfast burritos. It was, like, all day, too, so you could just get a burrito at any time. Yeah, cruises are fun, especially like the food alone. You could take full advantage of that. I've been on 2 cruises. Carnival and Norwegian. Rodgers in the shotgun, Gainwell to his left, 1st and 10, 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Rodgers looking, firing, checks it down to Gainwell. Gainwell slips, and that's going to be a loss of about 2. They might have to take another timeout here. They're going to have to take another timeout. Kind of a weird play call right there from the Steelers. Another timeout, and just like that, they're down to 1 timeout. McDonald's breakfast burritos, yeah, those are pretty good. They used to have yogurt parfaits at McDonald's, and they got rid of those, and I was upset. Those are fire. Those are really good. All right, here. Steelers approaching field goal range for Boswell. They need about 10 more yards to get comfortable. Gainwell next to Rodgers in the shotgun. 2nd and 13, 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Rodgers looking, going to DK Metcalf's way. Metcalf incomplete on the left. Did he caught that pass? I don't know if he caught that pass or not. It's ruled a catch for a first down. They're going to have to take another look at this, though. I don't know if he brought it down, though, from Metcalf. This might be an interception. Metcalf catches it, goes down to the ground. Oh my goodness, the Bengals, they sure looked like this. This might be an interception. Turner ripped it out of Metcalf's hands. I don't know if they're going to rule this. This is a weird play on the sidelines. Metcalf caught the ball. Turner ripped it out of his hands as Metcalf was going to the ground. They're saying it might be an interception on the play. Does Turner on the Bengals have possession, though, of the interception to get both feet down? That's the question. while the ball is still in play. The ruling on the field's an interception, and it's going to be Cincinnati Bengals ball. What a play from Turner. And the Bengals, Rodgers is upset on the sideline. The Bengals, they got 30 seconds with a timeout. Ball's on the 30-yard line. They might have a chance to get in field goal range. Wow. So the ball goes back to Cincinnati. What an interception from Turner. That is a huge... Look, the momentum has completely shifted in the last, 8 minutes in the second quarter. Wow. What a play from the Bengals. And the Bengals are going to get another chance here. They put more time back on the clock. There's going to be 40 seconds now for Flacco to get into field goal range before the half. And the Bengals get the ball as well. Flacco on the shotgun. Flacco looking, firing, going deep down the right sideline. He's got Mr. Jamar Chase. It's going to be a first down catch. Nice pitch and catch to Jamar Chase. Pick up about 15 yards on the play. Nice pitch and catch from Flacco. They're going to see if he got both feet down, though. Rolling on the field was a catch. Yeah, he dragged his left foot. That's a catch. That's going to be a catch for the Bengals. So they're reviewing this play right now. They're going to go to another commercial break. How many ads do we need in this stream right now, dude? Freaking crazy. Bengals finally remember how to play football. I know, right? But, I mean, it was looking like all Steelers. Like, Bengals' first couple drives of this game was going nowhere. And all of a sudden, Bengals are looking solid, dude. Crazy. So we're going to see what this ruling of the catch is. It looks like a catch from Chase. I would be shocked if they overturn this. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Never count out the Bengals. I mean, the goal of the Bengals right now is to somehow be 500 when Burrow comes back. They're saying Burrow could return the week before Christmas. It all depends on how his rehab process is going. But, I mean, the Bengals put so much money into those three guys with Burrow, Higgins, and Chase. I mean, they have to get to the playoffs. I don't know. I mean, it's just so much money for three guys on offense. It's just crazy, dude. Absolutely wicked. Pass is incomplete. How is that incomplete? Oh, he juggled the ball out of bounds. That was why. I thought for sure that was a catch, but I guess they overturned it. Yeah, he was juggling a little bit as he went to the sidelines. Wow. All right, 2nd and 10 here for the Bengals. Flacco in shotgun, Chase going to his left. Yeah, I don't agree with that call. Flacco looking, firing to the left side. He's got Chase once again. Chase trying to get out of bounds here. He does. Gets another first down. Literally the exact same route he just ran. What's up, Charles? How you doing, buddy? Oh, you got Warren on your fantasy team, dude? Yeah, Jalen Warren's playing good this year. That was pretty good value for Jalen Warren. And nobody really knew what was going to happen because, like, they drafted Caleb Johnson and they still got Gainwell. So... Flacco looking, firing. He's got Mr. Jamar Chase once again on the left sideline. That's another first down here. 2 big catches from Chase. Shamrock Chalk. Oh, we're playing against each other this week, I think, right, Charles? Yeah. Oh, I'm playing against Don, I think. Flacco, incomplete pass. He's trying to find Higgins. There's a late flag that comes in late, though. That's going to be a pass interference, I think, on the Steelers. Pass interference on Joey Porter Jr. Another misfire from the Steelers. This is going to be another good game, dude. Every single Thursday night football game this year has been great. Flacco on the shotgun. Flacco looking, firing towards the left side. He's going to overthrow Chase. Oh, I gave you your loss? Ah, nice. That's hysterical. Appreciate you stopping in, Jim. Yeah, last year Thursday night football was rough. Yeah, that was a rough schedule. Flacco looking for his guy. He's got his tight end. That's Noah Fant over the middle. Going to go down to about the 30-yard line. Bengals are going to have to burn their timeout here. Okay, they almost didn't use it. I would have been really shocked. They're going to send the field goal unit out here. It's going to be about a 47-yarder for Evan McPherson. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Yeah, dude, that was a crazy game, Charles. I can't believe you guys didn't have a single penalty. I mean, that was crazy. That was something, man. Something crazy, dude. Eh, are we both undefeated, Kenny? That's awesome. Evan McPherson, 49-yard field goal attempt. Right in the center of the field. McPherson, kick on the way, and that's going to be good. Bengals are up 7 at the half. Crazy. Oh, you're 4-2, Kenny. First place, win or lose. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was a perfect kick from McPherson. Have you guys seen that video McPherson did when he was at Florida? He like kicked a bottle cap off a water bottle. It was like sitting on the railing, and he kicked it from below the railing from the field. He kicked it across and knocked the cap off. Two old guys going at it. You got the Unk Bowl going on. Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow, man. Crazy. So we got halftime, guys. 17-10, Cincinnati Bengals over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I'm in like 5 different fantasy football leagues. Yeah, Cignetti, 8-year extension with Indiana. Good for Indiana. Keep your coach on board. None of this Penn State nonsense. They're like, let's just get our guy done right now. And it's smart from Indiana to do that because they knew for a fact Penn State was looking at Cignetti. Yeah, the Uncle Bowl. Rodgers and Flacco. Yeah, I'm 6-0 in my fantasy football league with my friends that I'm in, and I'm 6-0 in my one of my other friends' leagues. I'm in like 5 different leagues. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of. Well, yeah, technically I'm in like 500, but the 490 other ones are best ball, so I don't really have to do any management on that. Yeah, I mean, I got DK Metcalf in this one. He's got 6 points of the half. I mean, we'll see what happens. He's been averaging like 11 a game, so we'll see. We shall see what happens here. I got nothing planned for you guys for halftime. You're just going to sit and watch me babble on about nonsense for 15 minutes until we get the second half going. I'm counting the seconds off the clock here. Cannot wait till second half approaches here. You got the Steelers who are 4-1, though. They're looking for a big AFC win against the Bengals. They had a 10-0 lead in this game. Cincinnati came rolling right back. They got a touchdown to Chase. It was overturned. They threw it right back to Chase. And then Rodgers, out the get-go, throws an interception. Bengals respond with Higgins, and then McPherson tacks on a field goal. You better, Jimmy. You going to do it through the screen? He's going to reach his hand through his smartphone. He's going to grab me. He's going to just touch me right on the nose. Right on the nose. Carson's rant. Oh my gosh. Applebee's, the 2 picked me for meal. Oh my gosh. That Applebee's. Or it was a Buffalo Wild Wings. I think it was Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, I like the boneless wings, but the bone-in wings are not that great. I find them to be very dry, but the boneless wings are pretty good. One time, Jimmy and I went to a Lions game. It was Monday Night Football against the Raiders, and there was like this crazy Raiders fan like sitting in front of us, or it was in front of us or like a couple seats to our left. And the Raiders were losing, and like every time the Raiders threw an interception, the guy would just get very upset, and he was like yelling at his wife, and the whole section heard it. And there was like an 8-year-old kid in front of him, and like the Raiders turned it over, and he let out like the most loudest, like, what the F are we effing doing? Like right in front of the 8-year-old. Guy was insane. Yeah, he was not happy with his wife. I was borderline about to call like security. I mean, that guy was crazy. Raiders fans are nuts. Any upsets this week in the NFL? I don't really like this entire slate. This is a really awful slate this week. I mean, there's not really any exciting games I'm seeing. I mean, Rams-Jaguars in London I think is going to be a good game. I mean, you got Dolphins and Browns. Good God. 2 1-5 teams. Patriots are 4-2. That's a pretty surprising record from the Patriots. Drake May is nice. You got Panthers and Jets without Garrett Wilson. Jets are home. They're trying to find their first win of the year. Panthers, I think, are going to win. I am not betting the Jets with a 49.5-foot pole, dude. The Jets are just cursed forever. Saints and Bears. Probably Bears win that one. Eagles and Vikings. I think Vikings beat Philly this week. I like the Vikings at home. NFC showdown off the bye week. I like the Vikings to upset the Eagles. Eagles don't look right at all, dude. Saquon doesn't look as explosive as he once was. Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball to save his life. Colts and Chargers is going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game. That's a 4 o'clock start on CBS. You got Herbert versus Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones found his rhythm. They might have found their franchise. It's crazy that fit is everything for a team, dude. Like, the Giants completely wrote off Daniel Jones. I mean, look at Sam Darnold, too, with the Vikings, right? Like, horrible start with the Jets. Gets traded a couple different places. Was on the Panthers at one bit. Then he finds his rhythm, gets his breakout season with the Vikings. That one season with the Vikings got him a ginormous contract with the Seahawks. He's been balling out with JSN. JSN's going to finish as wide receiver 1. I have JSN on my fantasy team, and I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I have Amon-Ra, JJ, and JSN. That is a triple threat duo that is going to send nightmares into all my opponents for the rest of the season. Mike Brown had both teams without an O-line. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you don't have an O-line, you can't really blame your quarterback too much. It's like, who are you going to block for your QB? It's crazy. Yeah, O-line is everything, dude. A run game is important, too. Giants are going to go to Denver. If the Giants beat the Broncos on the road, Giants are legit. You have a rookie quarterback who's down his best offensive weapon in Neighbors. If they go on the road to Denver and they beat that defense on the road, the Giants fans should be ecstatic about that. Packers, Cardinals. Cardinals got to get a win. That stupid tie, dude. Packers are 3-1-1. And that stupid tie against the Cowboys is going to complicate so many things for seeding. So stupid that we have ties in the NFL right now. And then you got the doubleheader, Bucks, Lions, and then Texans, Seahawks. Texans, Seahawks is a 10 o'clock start. That's crazy. Games in Seattle. Yeah, ties are so stupid, dude. They're gonna have like 3 ties in an NFL season to complicate seeding to finally have them say, okay, we can't have this game end in a tie. Like, these guys work all week long at practice in the off season for training camp, and then they get on a field and you're gonna end the game in a tie. So stupid, dude. So freaking stupid. I'll be right back, guys. It's halftime. We're just going to kind of kill time here until the third quarter starts. You guys want to hear me play Thunderstruck? I can play Thunderstruck on the guitar. Okay. Here we go. About to play Thunderstruck. It's going to be very faint, though. I haven't played this in a while. If time runs on overtime, make teams do a kicking competition. That'd be awesome. Imagine, like, horse, but with field goal kicks. That would be sick. I can't believe the NFL hasn't thought of that for, like, the Pro Bowl or something. Yeah, a freaking field goal horse competition. That would be awesome. That'd be freaking cool. Let me reset these timeouts here. So we're still in halftime here. Still in halftime. All right, so the microphone might not be able to pick it up because it's an electric guitar, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Okay. Wait, I should probably tune this guitar. This guitar is so out of tune, dude. Okay, can you guys hear this? Okay. What do you think about the idea of Arby's steak nuggets? Anything to make a buck from Arby's. Let's just throw a bunch of processed crap into a fryer and just sell it to people. I will say Arby's is actually pretty good, but yeah, so the roast beef, I'm not going to touch the roast beef sandwiches at Arby's. The steak nuggets are legit. Nice. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is my horrible attempt at it. Okay, I haven't played this in a while. Let me. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? Wait. Wait, how the hell did I do this? Oh yeah, I did this. Okay, there, I got it. Hang on. Damn it! How did I do this before? It's been a while since I played this. We're killing time. This is the halftime show. You're gonna watch me suffer playing Thunderstruck. How the hell did I do this before? It's been forever since I played this. Wait, how the hell did I do this? Damn it! Okay, give me a second. let me figure this out. How did I play this before? Damn it. Oh, I suck. I can't freaking do it. I used to be able to play this game, and I gotta practice it again. It's been a while, though. Wait. I suck. I can't play. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was doing it before and I can't figure it out. I gotta rewatch the notes again, dude. I suck. All right. Well, third quarter here, kicking it off. Oh man, I suck. Okay. All right. Let's go to the third quarter here. All right. 17-10. Bengals getting the ball to start the second half here, and we're going to have a good freaking time. I got to figure out how the hell I did this. I'll do it during the next commercial break. I used to be able to play this. I can't play it anymore, though. I don't know what the hell's going on. Flacco finds his receiver, Jamar Chase, and he gets tripped up at the 35-yard line. Second down for the Bengals here. So my friend offered Jimmy James Connor for Jamar Chase, and he did not accept it. He got offered Chase for James Cook. Did I say Connor? I said Connor. James Cook for Jamar Chase, and he said no. It's a little bit questionable. It's a better halftime show than Bad Bunny. All right, it's a little bit. 2nd and 5 here for the Steelers. Excuse me, the Bengals. 14 minutes and 38 seconds and counting. Flacco on the shotgun. Chase Brown to his left. Yosibas goes in motion. Flacco, shotgun pass, looking, firing to the left side. He's got Jamar Chase. Chase getting about a pick up about 3 yards in the play. Chase getting fed. In this drive immediately. I used to be able to play Crazy Train. Had fun. I know like a couple chords. I gotta tune this guitar. It's so out of tune. I haven't played guitar in a while. 3rd and 2 here. Flacco in the shotgun. Flacco hands it off to Pirine. Pirine gets the first down. Is that Chase Brown or Pirine? I think it's Chase Brown. No, it is Pirine. It is Pirine. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals. How's the game on already? It's felt like 10 minutes. I know, right, Ryvok? Freaking, that was a quick first half, dude. God, Bengals offense is like tied last in everything. All categories. All right, Flacco on the shotgun. Chase Brown to his right. Chase Brown gets the handoff, looking left, looking for a seam up the middle. He's got almost a first down to about the 45-yard line. 13 minutes and counting here. 2nd down here for the Bengals. Chase Brown doing good. I gotta figure out how I did this before. I forgot where the second step is. Is this? I forgot. Flacco, backfield, Chase catches it. Another first down. Chase breaks free inside the 30-yard line. Chase getting early action in this game. I cannot believe Jimmy did not take a trade James Cook for Jamar Chase. That is absolutely insane. Flacco, once again, looking to move this football here. They're 17 unanswered points, by the way, from the Bengals. I mean, Steelers were moving the ball fast in this game. Chase, 10 receptions, 85 yards, and a touchdown. Flacco, looking, firing. He's got Chase once again. Chase, first down, inside the red zone. Mr. Jamar Chase, all the way down to the 15. Flacco and Chase are cooking so far in this 3rd quarter. Little Nirvana. 2nd down here. Bengals 17-10. 2nd and 7. Ten minutes approaching in the 3rd quarter here. Flacco on the shotgun. Chase Brown to his left. Flacco looking, scrambling to his left, firing it back at the end zone, and nobody's there. 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. Already in field goal range. They're trying to look for more, though. Third and 7, Flacco firing. He's got Mr. Yoshivash close to a first down. Let's see where they spot this football at. He's going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and inches for the Bengals here. There we go. I figured it out. 4th and 1. Tush push time for Joe Flacco, and he gets his fat rear end over the first down. Looks like the Steelers call a timeout. Or is it the Bengals? Oh, a challenge flag possibly from Zach Taylor. Yeah, he's challenging the spot of this play. Cincinnati's challenging where the spot was for the ball. He's thinking it was a first down. It shouldn't be a 4th down. We're going to see what happens here. Yeah, that was a late flag thrown from Zach Taylor. He wanted to make sure the ref saw it. So, does he have to throw it in front of the ref? Like, the ref has to see it, obviously. But, like, he was kind of 10 yards to the ref's right. So, he had to, like, throw it across his body. I wonder how that works. Because I don't think you can just... Can you just drop it? I wonder if you have to physically throw it, like, in front of the referee or not. That's a good question. The hardest part with Thunderstruck is you got to get the picking down because they pick so fast. I don't know how to do pull-offs yet. Pull-offs is a big part of that song. And so I'm having a fun time. Having fun. Yeah, Charles. So basically a couple YouTube videos along the way. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, I used to play guitar like in 6th grade. I took lessons for a bit, and then like I got sidetracked by other things I was doing. Like I was on basketball a lot growing up, so basketball took up a lot of my time. And then like I took like 10 years off, and then I got back to it. Bengals was short of the line of game, so they're going to lose their challenge flag here. Call on the field stance, 4th and inches. They still have their offense out on the field. It's going pretty good, Charles. 4th and inches. Flacco under center. Flacco audible. Flacco back under center. Looking for another touch push, and he's got the first down. Oh, that's right. They do lose a timeout. Thanks, PA. Yeah, I'm at like a 220 average right now, Monday and Tuesday. Drums stuck from it from 5th to 12th grade. Drums are sick. That'd be cool to learn how to play the drums. That's awesome, Ryvok. Cincinnati loses a timeout for that challenge. But they did get that first down. Sample just kind of helped push Flacco across the first down marker. Flacco hands it off to Pirine. Pirine gets a pick of about maybe 3 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal. You're at 200 on Tuesday? Nice. Spare game? Yeah, spares are everything, dude. Can add 15 to 20 pins to your average if you make some spares. It's crazy. Flacco on the shotgun. Brown to his left. Flacco looking, firing. He's got incomplete pass. He's trying to find T. Higgins in the corner of the end zone. Pass broken up by the Steelers. Ramsey on the coverage. Again, this is a big play for the Steelers defense if they can hold them out of the end zone. Try to get some kind of momentum going. Flacco scrambling to his right. He just kind of fires into the ground. Nobody open here. They're going to send the field goal unit. Eight minutes left to play in the third quarter. 20 and unanswered points if the Bengals can convert this field goal here from the Bengals in this game. McPherson looking to tack on another 3 for Cincinnati here. Easy. Less than an extra point. All right, Cincinnati up on the board here. 20-10 ball game. Yeah, I think I figured it out. It's been a while since I played Thunderstruck. This guitar is so out of tune, though. It's hard to hear it because it's an electric guitar. But I think I had the notes down. Had fun. So 20-10. Just under 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Steelers return this kick to about the 40-yard line. Nice return on special teams from Kenneth Gainwell. All right, so Steelers looking to answer here. Rodgers under center. Ball is on their own 40-yard line. Warren in the backfield. Pitches it to Warren. Warren up the middle for a pick of about maybe 4 yards on the play. Second and 5 here for the Steelers. Play clock is rolling. 7 minutes and counting. Rodgers pitches it to Warren. Warren up the right side. Warren gets a first down. Nice play from Jalen Warren to get the first down. First and 10 here, under 7 minutes left to play. Warren's at 56 yards right now. See what Tomlin can dial up here for Rodgers and his offense. Rodgers under center, Warren in the backfield. Rodgers pitches it to Warren once again. Warren up the right side. Warren breaks free down the right sideline. Warren goes out of bounds at around the 25-yard line. Huge pickup from Jalen Warren. Pick of about maybe 20 to 25 yards on that run. Here come the Steelers. It's crazy. Sometimes the defense knows a run is coming and they still can't stop the run. It's like, I'm just going to outpower you and there's nothing you can do about it. Ball on the Bengals 26-yard line. Rodgers under center once again. Pitches it to Warren. Warren up the left side here, cuts back, and he's going to get a pick of about maybe 2-3 yards in the play. What's up, Landon? How you doing, dude? Warren up to 82 yards on the ground. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun. Kenneth Gainwell to his left. Rodgers looking, firing. He's going to go to Jonnu Smith, and that's going to be overthrown over his head. Nowhere near Jonnu Smith on the play. Excuse me, that was Washington. My bad. He was trying to look at Washington. Washington's huge, dude. Like 6'7", 300 pounds. The guy's a monster. 3rd and 8 for the Steelers. Big play in this game for the Steelers offense. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Gainwell to Rodgers left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Freiermuth goes in motion. Lines up in the slot. Metcalf by himself. See if they go to Metcalf here. Rodgers looking. They don't. They got Roman Wilson, though. First down for the Steelers. Roman Wilson was an early draft pick for the Steelers last year. He had an injury, though, that kind of kept him out the whole season. Working well with Rodgers right now, though. Rodgers looking, firing. End zone. It's going to be incomplete. There's a flag on the play, though. Eckler in his prime. Yeah, Warren's good. They use Warren a lot. Even like last year when they had Najee Harris, Warren's pretty good. See what the flag is on. Fouls on both teams going to reset. That's hysterical, Ryvok. It's so stupid how, like, if there's a flag on either team and one of them is like a personal foul and the other one is like a holding penalty, they somehow offset. But like one's 10 yards and one's 15 yards, but it doesn't matter. I never understood that at all. I gotta reset my stream. It's starting to buffer a little bit. Rodgers in the shotgun. First and 10, ball's on the Bengals 10-yard line. Rodgers fakes it to Jonnu, pitches it back to Washington. Washington's going to get stuffed in the backfield. Loss of about 6 on the play. Second and 18, excuse me. Rodgers fires looking towards Smith's way. It's going to be incomplete once again. This Bengals defense is fired up, man. 3rd and 18 for the Bengals. Trying to capitalize and maybe get into the end zone here, but they're going to have to work their way up, man. Going to be difficult for the Steelers. Got an injured player down the ground here for the Bengals. Hopefully he's all right. Trying to see what the Steelers are going to do here on 3rd and 18. Got a lot of options to work with. Third and 18 for the Steelers. Rodgers is trying to get his boys into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell to Rodgers right in the shotgun. Rodgers looking, scrambling, firing deep into the end zone. It's going to be caught by Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. You got Mr. Pat Freiermuth finding a connection from Rodgers, and the Steelers are right back in this football game. Rodgers to Freiermuth. PA's fired up. Mr. Pat Freiermuth getting it done from Mr. Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 18, and Rodgers was able to put the ball on the money perfectly to find Freiermuth in the end zone. What a throw from Rodgers. Boswell on to attempt the extra point. And he drills it. 20-17 ball game. Another great Thursday night football game, man. Another good one on our hands here. Pat Freiermuth. What a stud. Crazy. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Bengals are going to get this football back here. 20-17 ball game. Let's see if the Bengals can respond here. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to be doing every single Thursday night football game here. And every single game we've had so far on this slate has been terrific. Last year, it's been pretty brutal in terms of the scheduling matchups, so we'll see what happens there. Yep, a lot of time left to play here. A lot of time left to play. TJ Watt to wake up, yeah, for sure. Whenever somebody says the word creamy, these people in the chat are they're having a good time right now. That's hysterical. Yeah, next week, guys, we got Vikings and Chargers. That's going to be a good one. Looking forward to that game. Moist chocolate cake. Some of you guys are wild. Some of you guys are crazy. Crazy. All right, Steelers kick this off back to the Bengals. Bengals looking to get a good return going here, up to about the 33-yard line. Not bad from their special teams unit. Crazy dog. 2017. Bengals looking to put more points on the board here. All right. Bengals looking to respond. 2017 ball game. Moisture than an oyster. Flacco firing, checking it down to Chase Brown. Chase Brown's got nowhere to go. He's going to get tripped up in the backfield for a loss of about 3 on the play. Flacco in a boot on the sidelines, tuning in to his headset here. Second and 12 for the Bengals. Flacco on the shotgun, Chase Brown to his left. Flacco looking for his guy, firing over the middle. He's got his man T. Higgins for a pick of about 7. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. Big third down here for both of these teams. Late in the third quarter, Bengals are trying to convert here. Yeah, Joey Porter, Ramsey, Darius Slay. Pretty solid secondary from the Steelers. Flacco once again the shotgun, looking for Mr. Jamar Chase. Watt trying to get some pass rush off here. Flacco looking, firing deep. He's got Mr. Noah Fant for a huge gain. Oh, excuse me, it's Yoshivash. Yoshivash, big play for the Bengals. And they are immediately in Steelers territory. Mr. Andre Yoshivash. Great play call from Flacco. What a throw from Flacco to Yoshivash. Flacco's still got it. 40, 41. Flacco on the backfield looking, stepping up in the pocket, and he's got T. Higgins over the middle, cross the 20. Bengals are in the red zone here. Yeah, Andreas Josivas. Josivas was a beast last year for Cincinnati. When Higgins went down with an injury, he stepped up huge as their wide receiver too. Flacco under the center. P. Ryan behind Flacco. 2nd and 4 here. Flacco looking for a quick throw. He's got Mr. Jamar Chase for a first down inside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Approaching the end of the 3rd quarter here, guys. Flacco looking for his guy. He's got, incomplete pass to Chase Brown. 2nd and goal here. 20 seconds on the 3rd quarter left. Yoshi Voss. Voss. Like the water. Voss. Yoshi Voss. I think. Yoshi Voss. Voss Water. It's pretty good. Yeah, some of these names are crazy. Flacco hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown gets pick up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Bengals. That's going to wind us down to the 4th quarter. 4th quarter. Bengals 20, Steelers 17, man. It was looking like all Steelers early on in this game. They went up 10-0, and the Bengals respond. And they are threatening to put more points on the board here. Another great game. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, dude? Bears got the Saints this week at home. Bears started off the season a little shaky, but then they got a couple nice wins. Monday Night Football got a big upset win against the Commanders. That division, dude's going to be tough. If I don't have my parlay tonight, I quit. It's only 2. Already got Flacco over 22 pass completions. What are the other ones you need left? Rodgers under 2 rushes. He has 1. Oh, okay. Rushing attempts. Yossi Voss Irish wristwatch. 4th quarter. Shaping up for another good finale. Yeah, good ending. Jake Moody gets you guys the game-winning field goal. It's crazy because you signed him the day of. So he gets signed, and then he freaking kicks a game winner. That's crazy. Being a kicker would be so nuts. Bouncing around from team to team. You got to make your kicks. You got to be at least 90%. If you're less than 90%, you're on the hot seat. Well, I'd say 80%. You got to be at least 80%. Anything under than 80%, you're looking rough. Yeah, he did miss one earlier. It's crazy the 49ers, they used Moody. I think he was like a 4th round draft pick. Yeah. He was the 99th pick in the draft a couple of years ago. A 3rd rounder. The 49ers used a 3rd round pick. They used a 3rd round pick on Jake Moody. That's freaking crazy, dude. That's crazy. Blood-eyed, we moved it all over to kick, dude. All over on kick, man. We moved it all over to kicks. If you want to go follow it, there it is. Appreciate you stopping in, Blood-eyed. Flacco in the end zone. He's got his man. That is Mr. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. Flacco is cooking in this ball game. That's going to be Flacco's third touchdown pass in this game. And the Bengals respond nicely, man. What a performance from Mr. Joe Flacco. Appreciate the follow, dude. Jugs on kick. Gotcha. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Blood-eyed. Yeah, you're all good, Ryvok. McPherson tacks on the extra point, and we got a 27-17 ball game, man. That's why he was there for so long. Yeah, because they're like, we can't freaking let him go. I mean, a third-round pick on a kicker is bold. That's a very bold pick. I mean, like, you can find a kicker. Unless it's like Brandon Aubrey. I mean, you're not going to find many of those guys, you know? But I mean, there's kickers that bounce around. There's new kickers that go in the NFL every year. Like, a lot of them undrafted, too. Yeah, very rarely do kickers get drafted, especially that early on. There was a time, I think a kicker went in the first round. This was years ago, though. This was like 50, 60 years ago. Oh, thanks, Ryvok. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. Oh, yeah, I just saw that 2 hours ago. Ryvok, thank you, dude. Ryvok and Life Changing, thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, Steelers going to get the ball back. Start of the fourth quarter. Steelers return this to about the 25-yard line. Gano got hurt, so the Giants picked up McManus. Brandon McManus. I like him. He's a good kicker. He was the Broncos kicker for a while. And then he was on the Packers at one point, I think. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Bengals up 27-17. Jake Bates is in the UFL. There you go, Charles. Lions couldn't find a kicker to save their lives for years. Rodgers pitches it off to Warren. Warren up the right sideline. Warren breaks free. Warren down the right sideline. Warren keeps going on his feet all the way down into Bengals territory. Huge run from Jaylen Warren. Pick of about 40 yards on the play. Crazy. Great blocking from the O-line. Yeah, Janikowski went 17th overall. 2000 NFL draft. That's crazy. Rodgers fires it to Freiermuth. Freiermuth up the left sideline. Can't bring him down. Finally brings him down. Borderline a late hit out of bounds. Steelers, impressive couple plays here. Already into Bengals territory. We got another great game. Yeah, that's when 50-yard field goals were like unheard of. And now they're like, they expect you to make 50-yarders. It's insane, man. That's so nuts. He was at Florida State. Rodgers fires it once again to Freiermuth. Freiermuth's going to get taken down, though. No pickup on the play. Metcalf only has 2 catches tonight. You got to throw the ball to Metcalf more. Yeah, 60 is the new 50. Yeah, exactly. McPherson would have broke the NFL record last week, but they called a timeout. Did you guys see that? Rodgers in the backfield. Finally throws it to DK. DK up the left sideline. DK gets a pick up about maybe 5 yards in the play. Yeah, McPherson, he was going for like a 67-yarder. It hit off the crossbar and in, but the Bengals called a timeout. And so it didn't count, and then he tried it again. He completely missed it. Cam Little technically broke it in the preseason, but it doesn't count because it was preseason. That's just so nuts. These kickers can kick that far. If you guys ever stood on the 50-yard line and looked at the goalpost, it's such a far kick, dude. It's amazing what they do. Rodgers looking. He's got Washington inside the 5-yard line. Washington is so massive. First and goal here. Hands it off to Warren. Warren gets a little bit of carry, trying to push him into the end zone. There's going to be stuff, though. It's going to be second and goal at the 3. '60's a new 50 in high school. Never stood on an NFL field. Yeah. Like any football field. Like, it's still nuts, like, how far the kick is. Rodgers looking, fire in the back of the end zone. He's got his man. That is Mr. Washington himself. And Rodgers, another touchdown pass on the night. Darnell Washington. And we got another great finale on Thursday Night Football, guys. 27-23, Washington connects from Rodgers. What a throw. Pitch and catch from Washington to Rodgers. And Boswell looking to add the extra point here. 24-27, and oh, I never changed the ball, guys. My bad. It was on the Pittsburgh. It was on Pittsburgh. Now it's Cincinnati. My fault, guys. My bad. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I mean, so basically how it works is wherever the ball is at on the field, you add 17 yards. So, like, if the ball's on the 40-yard line, it's a 57-yarder. If it's on the 30, it's a 47-yarder. So you take wherever the ball is and you add 17 yards because that's the ball on the yard line to the goal line. But then you have to account for the end zone, and then the goal post is out of the end zone. So they say it's about 17 yards roughly from where the ball is on the field. If you guys never knew that. So if you want to look at like the next NFL game you see, before it like tells you what it is on the screen, you can kind of guess what it is roughly. But yeah, it's crazy that these kickers are expected to make 50-yarders in their sleep. And now what's considered long is 60 yards, like you guys were saying. Lance Armstrong. iPhone 17 Pro. It's crazy they're shooting freaking movies on iPhones now. It's insane, man. Absolutely wicked. Another great game, guys. Bengals are going to get the ball back here. 27-24. Fourth quarter. Let's see how the Bengals respond once again. Vikings in charge. That's going to be a good game. I'm gonna have Herbert, Justin Jefferson, and Keenan Allen in that game for fantasy. All right, let's see if the Bengals can respond here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like and subscribe. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Bengals misfire on the special teams unit. They're gonna kneel the ball though. Ball's gonna come out to the 20-yard line. It's crazy how consistent Mike Tomlin has been as a coach with Pittsburgh. I mean, just consistency year after year after year, dealing with different rosters. I mean, that's impressive. Steelers, I don't even remember when the last bad season the Steelers had. I mean, over a decade ago, right? Maybe longer than that. When was the last losing season the Steelers had? Chase Brown gets the carry, pick up about maybe. Ooh, he breaks a. Wow. Broke a tackle, went into nothing. It was looking like a pickup about 3 yards, then he gets the first down for pickup about 12. Chase Brown, breakout game for him tonight. Not since Bill Cowher. Yeah, I'm going to Google it. Steelers last losing season. 2003. Then Tomlin came in, and they've had a winning season ever since. That is phenomenal. 22 straight winning seasons. That's crazy. Flacco fires. He's got his tight end. That's Noah Fant up the right sideline. Fant, big opening down to the Steelers' 44-yard line. That's crazy, dude. It's going to be 1st and 10. Bengals are threatening. Fant's got 4 receptions, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Flacco firing. Incomplete pass. Ball got broken up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They got outcoached off in 3-4 years ago. I don't see how. I think Coughlin's good. Yeah, I mean Coughlin won a Super Bowl, right? With the was that Coughlin or was that Tomlin? 2003. No, that was after. Yeah, Tomlin. Quick throw to Chase, pick up about maybe 6 yards in the play. Did the Steelers win with Coughlin? I think they did, right? Coughlin. I think they did. I don't know. No, I don't think the Steelers won with Coughlin. They won with Tomlin, Super Bowl XL. I know that over the Seahawks, but I don't know if they won with Coughlin. I don't think they did. Flacco firing. He's got Chase once again. Chase breaks a couple tackles down to the 24-yard line. Chase is going nuts in this game. That's nuts. Oh, yeah, you're good, Ryvok. No worries. P. Ryan gets the carry. Big hole here. He's going to get a pick about 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and short here. Excuse me, it's Chase Brown. Got 106 yards on the ground tonight for Chase Brown. Flacco in the backfield, Chase Brown to his right. 2nd and 3 here. Flacco hands it off to Chase Brown. Chase Brown breaks a tackle. There's going to be a holding penalty on the backfield here. They're going to call this one back. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, 2nd and 13 here. 7 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Bengals are threatening once again. Flacco in the backfield by himself, looking, firing. He's got Chase. Chase dropped it. 3rd and 13. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Flacco on the shotgun. Flacco looking, firing deep down the right side. He's trying to find T. Higgins. Can he get a flag? He's not going to get a flag. Good coverage from Porter here, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Man, we got a good finale here, guys. McPherson coming on to make this a 6-point game. That was close to PI. I don't know about that. Kind of going both ways. McPherson, 45-yard attempt. And he nails it. It's going to be 30-24 Cincinnati, and the Steelers are going to get the ball back. 7 minutes left to play. Rodgers can put together a game-winning drive here. Still have all 3 timeouts. I think you got to get DK more involved. Chase has 14 receptions, 128 yards, and a touchdown. Good Lord. Aiden Hutchinson has been in a million commercials, dude. It's crazy. He's got a State Farm one. He's got a Head and Shoulders one. He was just in an Army one. Like, every endorsement that I've seen so far this year, Aiden is in it. It's crazy. They're going to pay him so much money, dude. If he wins Defensive Player of the Year, Lions are going to make him probably the highest paid D-end in football. I can't believe the Jaguars took Walker over Hutch. Absolutely nuts. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, though, man. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Hit the follow button if you guys are new. Appreciate you tuning in, guys. So you got 7 minutes left to play. Steelers are going to see if they can do something here. 3 corn dogs later. Did you have a corn dog? Corn dogs are awesome. I love the mini corn dogs. Those are sweet. Yeah, the mini corn dogs are sweet. They're easy to make too. You throw them in the microwave and you're good to go. Quick fix. Oh, yeah. Corn dogs are awesome. Steelers, good return here, down to about the 40-yard line. Just under 7 minutes left to play. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, 1st and 10 here. Warren once again, the backfield behind Rodgers under center. Rodgers pitches it to Warren. Warren gets the carry, pick up about maybe 2-3 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Warren comes back in motion, stands left to Rodgers. Rodgers changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Rodgers in shotgun. He's got a 2 tight end set with Washington and Smith on the field. Pitches it again to Warren. Warren up the left side here. Third and 4. Big play in this game. Gainwell to Rodgers left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers, play clock running, looking, snaps the ball, fires right. He's got an incomplete pass, trying to get his man Freiermuth, and the Steelers are going to have to punt this one away, man. That's a big stop from Cincinnati right there. Man. Fair catch called. That's a good bounce, though, for the Steelers. They're going to get it at the 10-yard line where the Bengals are going to take over in this football game. So you got 5 minutes left to play. Bengals up 6. 5 minutes left. And, I mean, they're going to try and see if they can get a couple first downs, milk some time off the clock here, and the Bengals are looking good right now. Bengals are looking good. Fourth quarter, guys. Who's going to win this football game, man? Who's going to win this game? This would be a big win if the Bengals can pull it off. Steelers would go to 5-1 if they can come back, but they need to get a stop here. They got shut out on their drive right there. We're going to see who wants it more. Who wants it more, man? Big game in the AFC. If you guys are new, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're going to, like I said, we're going to try and do every Thursday night football game this year. Do the Lions games when we can. Lions are on Monday night this week, so I can't do a show because I'm going to be bowling. But yeah. Halloween, 15 days away. It feels like Halloween, like October just happened, and now Halloween's like already around the corner, dude. It's crazy. Halloween's on a Friday this year, which is cool for the kids because, like, it sucks to go trick-or-treating on a school night. Like, if it's on, like, a Tuesday, it's like you got to go to school the next morning. Friday, it's sick because, like, most people are off work. You can go out and do a party. Kids are all sugared up. That's what makes Halloween more fun if it's on, like, a Saturday or a Friday night. Full-size candy bars again? Nice. Nevada Day in Vegas? That's sick. Yeah, Halloween's cool. Don't be worshiping Satan and, you know, the devil and that kind of thing, but as long as you're safe and doing some fine trick-or-treating stuff, you'll be all right. 1st and 10. Flacco under center here. Flacco going to look to throw this ball, and he's got... Oh, Chase almost made an amazing one-handed catch, but he dropped the pass, though. 2nd and 10. Wow. That was a great throw from Flacco. That's a big play because it stops the clock. Second and 10, 4th quarter, 5 minutes left to play. Flacco on the shotgun once again. Ball's on their own 10-yard line. This is a draw all day. Oh, he fakes it. Flacco keeps it himself, and Flacco gets a 1st down. How about the wheels from Joe Flacco? Fakes it to Chase Brown and gets a big 1st down. Nobody saw that one coming. Joe Flacco and the wheels. Yeah, for sure, Ryvok. That's cool, dude. Yeah, Halloween growing up in my neighborhood was awesome. We had so many kids in our neighborhood. Like, we went full out for Halloween. Like, we had a smoke machine. We had, like, a giant spider. We played Halloween music. My dad had, like, a speaker. He would, like, scare the kids walking up the front porch. It was awesome. Flacco throws it out of bounds here. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, it was a party in our neighborhood. We had, like, a bunch of houses give out giant king-size candy bars. I mean, literally, people would drive over to our neighborhood and drop their kids off just because of, like, how many... It was a party in our sub. Oh, dude. There was, like, hundreds of kids, like, walking around trick-or-treating. It was awesome. 2nd and 10. Flacco... He's going to get hit in the backfield. It's going to be a sack from TJ Watt. There's TJ Watt. Haven't said his name all night tonight. Finally gets a big play in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Bengals. I bet you anything this is going to be a draw play to Chase Brown. They're going to run this football, try to get some field position. And they're not going to try and throw this football. There's no way they're trying to throw this ball. This is a run up the middle all day here. 3rd and 18. Chase going in motion to try to throw out somebody. This is a draw all day. Saw that coming a mile away. P. Ryan gets a pick of about 1 yard on the play. And the Steelers are going to get it back. Oh, you got Waldo. Where's Waldo? That's awesome. Yeah. Hopefully there's nice weather for Halloween. A couple years, like, it's, you know, rained in the past. Like, Michigan is freaking freezing on Halloween sometimes. Yeah, like going to school, dressing up. It was fun. Bengals punt this football away. Steelers returning it 30, 35, 40. Going to go out of bounds about the 42-yard line. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to play for Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. 36 career game-winning drives. That's third among active players. Stafford and Wilson have more. Talk about a finale, dude. We got another amazing finale here on Thursday Night Football. What more could you ask for, dude? Every single Thursday night game has been fire this year. Down to the wire, like, it's been awesome. The NFL put together a god-tier schedule so far. 1st and 10, Bengals 30, Steelers 24, Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking, scrambling to his right, running to his right, fires across the field, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his man Washington. Good play from the Bengals secondary. Last year's was so bad. Yeah, it was crazy. It was so bad last year. Either like low-scoring games like 10-6 or like just a blowout. It was already over by the halftime. Yeah. This is what you want as a football fan. For sure. 2nd and 10 here, 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to play. Bengals up 30-24. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's got Kenneth Gainwell to his left. Rodgers looking, firing. He's got his man Roman Wilson over the middle of the field. Roman Wilson getting some action in this game. There's a flag though. It's going to be a hold against the Steelers. 3-0, 6-3. Yeah, that would not be fun trying to commentate that game. Oh. Yeah, that's a clear hold on Jones right there. Where's Hendrickson? Is Hendrickson hurt? I haven't seen Hendrickson in this game for the Bengals. He must be hurt. I don't see him out there. He must be hurt. I want the Lions to make a move for Hendrickson at the deadline. Oh, wait, no, he's out there. I see him. Rodgers looking, firing, going deep. He's got his man. That is Pat Freiermuth breaking away into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Unfreaking believable. What a throw from Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 20, and Pat Freiermuth with a 60-yard touchdown reception. What a play from Rodgers and Freiermuth. Pat freaking Freiermuth. Unbelievable play. Rodgers rolling to his right, throws across his body. He sees his man, and Freiermuth takes it all the way to the house. 2 plays, 30 seconds off the clock. What a play from Rodgers to Freiermuth. Unbelievable game. Bengals still have 2 minutes left to try to win this football game. How about Freiermuth? (31-30) ball game. Unbelievable. Pat freaking Freiermuth. What a play call. Got 13% of Freiermuth on underdog. It was 28 degrees. And at that age, who in the right mind checks the forecast? Oh, you were a ballerina? Oh my gosh, you must have been freezing. That's hysterical. What a play call. Hey, Bengals still have 2 minutes left. This game isn't over. This game is far from over. Flacco, what do you got, kid? What a freaking play call. Wow. Unbelievable. Freiermuth. Patty Freiermuth. Eliminators are done. 1 point. I'll never do that contest again. One eliminator was a waste of money. I did like 33 of them, and one of them made it to week 5. They're going okay. It's still a long season left, but we'll see. They're doing all right now. Well, we can't have an overtime because the Steelers are up 1. So it's impossible to have an overtime. So we'll see here. But the Bengals might have a chance to get a game-winning field goal. Let's see what Flacco does here. There you go, Ryvok. Flacco looking for his man. He's got Mr. Jamar Chase up the right side here for a first down. Bengals are about 15 yards away to getting in McPherson's range here. Oh, you're fine, Dina. McPherson warming up on the sidelines. Do. All right. 2-minute warning. In this game, Steelers up 31-30 over the Bengals. Another freaking great football game, dude. I mean, like, you couldn't have asked for a better entertaining way to end this game, man. I mean, Bengals have a chance, if they get in field goal range, to get McPherson a shot. Here's the thing, too, it makes it even more interesting. The Steelers have all 3 of their timeouts left. So if the Bengals keep driving, the Steelers are going to have to think about possibly using their timeouts to get a chance to get the ball back. DK under 4.5 receptions. Yeah, I mean, like, if the Bengals keep running out this clock, I mean, DK under 4.5 receptions looks good right now. So we'll see. Water Act, there you go. I like the water bottles. What a freaking football game, man. I mean, you could not have asked for a better finale. You got the 2 uncles going at it on Thursday Night Football. Five counts of Mountain Dew. Have you ever had the Poppies? Poppies are good. Poppy sodas. Zevias are good. LaCroix, I think, are way too bland. I don't like LaCroix. They're way too bland for me. But Poppies are good. Ball on the Cincinnati's 45-yard line. Flacco in the shotgun. Flacco looking for his man. Scrambles. He's got Mr. Jamar Chase to the right sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, and they are pretty much in McPherson's range here. How do you not cover Chase better than that? I don't understand what the Steelers' defense is doing right there. Yeah, Steelers need 2 field goals. Yeah, the odds of that happening, though, are unlikely at this point in the game, but you are right. Chase is going nuts. 16 receptions, 160 yards, and a touchdown. Guy's like, he's got damn near 40 fantasy points tonight. Chase Brown up the middle. Nice pick of about 2 yards. It looked like it was going nowhere. He got something out of nothing right there. McPherson warming up on the sidelines. Joe Flacco on the shotgun, 2nd and 8. 40s never looked so good. Flacco looking towards Higgins' way. Higgins has got it. Higgins slides down to about the 6-yard line. I don't know if I would have slid there. He had a wide open touchdown. All right. Oh, you're really relying on McPherson now. I mean, Higgins caught the ball. He had a wide open touchdown. He kind of just slid to the ground. Bengals are in a phenomenal spot right now. Now Steelers have to use their timeouts. Higgins, yep. Wow. 1st and goal. Bengals are in a beautiful spot here. Yeah, I think it was the right move too. I mean, because now Steelers got to use their timeouts. So I get it. Now you're putting it on McPherson's leg. What's up, DQ? I need the fancy points. Dude, the cheerleaders must be freezing. Cincinnati, what's the weather in Cincinnati right now? It's got to be cold. I mean, it's 50 here. Wearing a freaking skirt outside. Yeah, it's 50. That's a little chilly for a skirt. Yeah, they're going to center this wherever McPherson wants it on whatever hash he wants. It looks like he wants it in the center. So, yeah, I mean, the Bengals can just milk this down to the final second and they can kick this field goal. Again, another great Thursday night football game. The legs don't get cold. A skirt outside, but I also get arrested for horrifying the general public. Oh, that's hysterical. 48 degrees. I mean, I think that's still cold. Bengals take another timeout. Steelers got no timeouts left. Bengals, they're going to kick about a 32-yard field goal attempt. And McPherson is going to have a chance to win this game for his team. Steelers, though, they're going to have about 9 seconds left. So it's not 100% over yet. They're going to have, well, with the kick, it's going to be about 4 seconds. Usually takes about 5 seconds for the ball to go to the field goal upright. Yeah. So they're going to have 10 seconds, 11 seconds. It's going to take about 5 seconds for the ball to go through the uprights. Yeah. I mean, they're going to have like a Rodgers crazy Hail Mary. This game's over, though. Just a clean hold. Clean hold, clean snap. And Bengals are going to win this game. How about Flacco? 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And he had to learn the whole playbook in less than 2 weeks. But again, his experience, is huge because he knows the playbooks. He's been in the NFL for 20 years. 4th and goal, McPherson, 36-yard field goal attempt. Ball down, snap, hold, kick on the way, and McPherson drills it, and the Cincinnati Bengals take a 33-31 lead with 7 seconds left. So, Steelers, yeah, I mean, I would just go down immediately. You can't really return this kick because you're going to have, no time left. So, you're going to have to down this ball quickly if you're the Steelers. And you're going to have to hope for a crazy hook and ladder miracle from the Steelers. Wow. Burrow likes it on the sidelines. So the Steelers are going to go to 4-2. Yeah, I bet Cincinnati. I took the underdog. The underdogs have been paying off. Underdog last week with the Giants. Tonight, Bengals. What a freaking game, dude. I mean, every single game this year has been down to the wire on Thursday Night Football. So, Rodgers, he's going to get the ball at the 30-yard line, and he's going to have to go 70 yards in 7 seconds. Except for 3. Wow. That's a big win for the Bengals, dude. That's a huge win for the Bengals. I mean, if Flacco keeps playing like this, just get it to 500 for Burrow when he comes back. That's what you're hoping for. 500 or better. Rodgers throws. He's got Freiermuth on the right side. Pick up about maybe 6 yards. Well, listen. Rodgers can throw the ball 60 yards. He can throw the ball. I have witnessed horrifying things from Aaron Rodgers on Hail Marys as a Lions fan. Rodgers can throw the ball 60 yards. He can definitely do that. 2nd and 5. You just got to give Rodgers enough time to get it down there. Bengals sending nobody. Rodgers fires it as far as he possibly can. It's going to get there, and it's going to be incomplete. He got to the end zone, though. He got it to the end zone. At 41 years old, he can throw the ball 60 yards in the air. That's freaking impressive, dude. Bengals win 33-31. What a freaking football game, man. That's a huge win for the Bengals. They go to 3-4 on their season. Steelers fall to 4-2. Bengals fans just hoping to get that Flacco for the remainder of the year until Burrow comes back. And a huge monster night from Jamar Chase. Huge, huge win overall, man. I got to do my short That's all I got for you guys tonight. Bengals win, final 33-31. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like and subscribe. Thanks again for hanging out with me tonight, guys. You guys are awesome. Love you all. God bless. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. See ya.